Hi, dear friends. Welcome to Top Education. In this session, we will learn Sunny Morning, which is written by Quinter Brothers. So, guys, the story will learn point wise point, so it will be better understanding to you all, guys. So, let's begin with it. Here, guys, the background is about it is sunny morning and a garden and a bench. Here, Laura and Petra comes and sit here. Laura comes and sit here and says, "What a morning! And I didn't miss my bench of where she was sitting." And Petra, she was interested in the guard of that garden. So she want to meet the guard of that. So she like Laura saw and said, "Yes, you can go." She was going. But Laura again called her. Why? Because she was holding the breadcrumbs in her hand. So she gave, and who gave? Petra gave and went to towards guard. And here Laura said, "Be within distance, I will call you." Because Laura was having some diseases or some problems at all. Now, the entry of Gonzalo and Junato. Gonzalo is the old man and Junato is a servant of Gonzalo. Here Gonzalo comes by screaming that the three priests have occupied his bench, and he walks by scaring the birds which were fed by Laura. So Laura questioned him, "Hey, what are you doing here?" The Gonzalo said, "It's public park, not your park." He said, "It's public park." Then Laura also said, "Then that is not your bench where the three prize are sitting." Okay, so he ignored Laura and moved front, and he did not get any seat to sit. At last, he came to Laura and sat there with Laura. And now Donato also is standing there only. And he goes, I think, yes, he moves from there. The Laura and Gonzalo are sitting here. Now what happened here is the Laura, like now Donato had taken his kerchief and wiped his nose, and again that kerchief is using to clean his shoes. So Laura said, "You're using your handkerchief as a brush?" Then Gonzalo said, "It's none of your business, ma'am." So left. Then what happened is the Gonzalo asked Donato, "Give me that book." And he was reading a book. He took his eyeglasses, then a scope. What the scope? Hand glass. Okay, and a hand glass, and started to read. And Laura just taunted him by saying, "Your sight is too good. You can read by this only." She taunted, okay? She said in a bad manner. So here Gonzalo again said, "It is none of your business," and he started to read. Then what happened is Gonzalo said, "If your eyes are very good, then please read and see without specs." So she took that book and read point by point, and then gave to Gonzalo that book. And how she read because she was knowing every word of that book by her heart. She had memorized that full book of that poet. She loved that book. Okay, then Gonzalo said, "Oh, your eyes is awesome. Yes, good. Your eyes is too good." Then he speaks about hunting. He was also hunting and all, and he spoke that he went America also for many times and all. And then They, then Gonzalo had a small box, a small box of snuff, and he just offered the snuff to Laura. So Laura said, "It's good." Gonzalo said, "Yes, it's too good." Then she took, and both smelled the snuff smelling, and then they both simultaneously they both snuff. Okay, so both were snuffing, and then what happened is the three times they did hatchie. Okay, so this was the, and this brought peace between them both, and they started to talk. Here, first start about Gonzalo said he knows a place, Valencia. In that Valencia, he had went. He left. He was living in Valencia first of all. He said to Laura. Then Laura said, "Where in Valencia?" Then Gonzalo said he lived near the Mercer Villa. Mercella Villa. The villa name was Mercella, okay, which was covered with lemon and orange plants, okay, and there a lady lived. She was so beautiful enough, and she was named by Silver Madron, and her name was something Laura the Laurent, and she said, and then Laura was shocking. "You know the place. You know Laura also. She's my cousin." She said, "Lie." Exactly, she said lie, because she was the Laura Laurent. She said false thing. And then Gonzalo also said, Gonzalo was my cousin. He also lied. Okay. And then the story came like how, see, Gonzalo, now Laura said some story that when the Gonzalo comes near the road, Laura comes out in the veranda and catch hold the bouquet of roses. And then she again give that roses when the Gonzalo come at night. And this how their love story was there. And Laura also said she did not marry anyone. She was waiting for Gonzalo, but nothing reply came from Gonzalo, and she went to the sea and wrote Gonzalo's name and died there. She went with the sea only, with the beach. And then Gonzalo also said, my cousin also died. The merchant with whom the Laura was marrying, the merchant and Gonzalo had a great fight, huge and strong fight. So the merchant was wounded. So Gonzalo had to leave that place and have to go to other place and leave. So he went. And he wrote many letters and all to Lorna. But they were taken by her parents. Because her parents did not like Gonzalo. And at last Gonzalo decided to join army and went to Africa. And there he met a glorious death. And at that glorious death, he named only the name of Laura. And all happened. Then they came to the reality, and they both know that they both are the one, because no one was knowing about Laura and Gonzalo. Yes, there was no cousins only, I think. So they all know, but they did not wanted to revive that truth. And at last, what happened is they had a peace, okay, now, and they started to move towards their home, towards the gate. There Petra and Ginato came and took their boat, There, the Petra bought a flower, bouquet of flowers, few flowers, and gave to Laura. And Laura left few flowers down only, and she moved. And Gonzalo picked up those flowers and remembered his old days. And this was the story of Gonzalo and Laura. A sunny morning. At last they said, Gonzalo said, no, Laura said, we will meet tomorrow. Then Gonzalo said, yes, if it is sunny morning. Then they both went towards their home. Guys, here what happened is, why they said this lie and all? Because in those age, in that particular age, there was just having an attraction. That's it. Nothing at all. It was just bloody attraction. That's it. But by living in reality, that is too hard to live, guys. To love a person, love from your heart, not from your mind. By seeing his beautiness, by seeing his money and all, please leave that and all. You're a human being, guys. So this was a small motive of the story to say that love from your heart, not from your mind, guys. And that's it, the message of the story. A Sunny Morning, which is written by Winter Brothers. And thank you guys. If you like our channel, then please subscribe our channel, Top Education. Thank you.
Yeah.